Girl, it looks like the drama between Katt Williams and Tiffany Haddish is still going strong, and Tiffany is not backing down. If you thought pop stars and rappers were messy, let me introduce you to the world of comedy, because comedians take beef to a whole different level. And when it comes to Tiffany and Katt, woo, there is nothing funny about this one. Word on the street is Tiffany just raised the stakes by hinting that Katt Williams single-handedly ruined Wanda Smith's career. Yep, she went there. It's a wild accusation, and now fans are split. Some wondering if Tiffany's spilling the truth, while others think she might just be trying to get back at Katt. Let's break this down because it's getting spicy. To be honest, the idea of beef between Tiffany Haddish and Katt Williams feels random. But then again, Katt has had his share of feuds. This all kicked off when he appeared on Club Shay Shay last year, where he took shots at Tiffany, claiming she lied about performing at the Comedy Store and had never actually had a set there. And from there, the gloves came off.
I think they can rewrite history. Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh.
He also claimed that Kevin Hart was an industry plant who paved the way for Tiffany Haddish, and that the only reason she's famous is because Kevin held the door open for her.
No one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Didn't Kevin open the gate and let Tiffany in? Ain't he now opening it up for... Don't such and such open the gate? What do you mean ain't no gatekeeper?
Well, Tiffany clapped back at Katt, saying she's put in a lot of work in the industry, and she made sure to list her receipts.
I was on That's So Raven. I was on all this shit. I did extra work. I was on all of the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360, bitch. I've been out of here.
Tiffany didn't just clap back, she brought the shade with her. After Katt called her out, she responded, "I'm not mad, I just wish he'd get his facts right about me. Dang, I guess I'll send him a reminder text." But are we sure that's Katt Williams? He's starting to look a lot like Charleston White. And when Katt didn't respond, Tiffany turned it up a notch. She threw some serious shots by calling him out for alleged substance use, writing, "I'm looking forward to us working together one day again, Katt Williams. We'll definitely have fun, at least I know I will, cause I'm talking ish on set every day. I'm excited about how hard we'll laugh." She then added, "Katt Williams says he doesn't have a substance addiction, and I believe him. That lighter leash at the Emmys makes me question my beliefs." Woo. The irony didn't go unnoticed. Tiffany has faced her own share of headlines, especially for her back-to-back DUIs. And don't even get started on that ongoing lawsuit involving minors. So fans were side-eyeing her for going so hard on Katt over his alleged habits. Although Katt stayed silent and didn't respond directly to Tiffany's digs, the tension between them hasn't cooled down. And now, fans are thinking Tiffany may be subtly blaming Katt for what happened to comedian Wanda Smith's career. Let's rewind to 2018 for context. Katt appeared on Wanda's radio show, and what started off chill spiraled into full-on chaos. Once Tiffany Haddish's name came up, everything shifted. Katt, who's been pretty vocal about not rating Tiffany's comedic skills, let loose. He said she hadn't paid her dues and claimed she'd never headlined her own comedy tour or done a full stand-up special. What was supposed to be a casual radio visit turned into a messy showdown that some say helped derail Wanda's career, and Tiffany might still be holding that grudge.
Comedy since she was 16, you can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to know.
But Katt didn't stop there. He took things even further by straight up accusing Tiffany of being an industry plant. According to him, her rise to fame wasn't organic at all. Instead, he claimed she was chosen to be a star because, in his words, she's light-skinned and more marketable to white audiences.
They already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe.
But the movie the Girls Trip movie?
Yes, ma'am. The one with with three of our greatest black actresses in it? You mean that one?
Right. But I'm just saying, Tiffany Haddish.
Ma'am, you could have had that role and everything that happened would have happened unless you thought you were necessary to write the Saturday Night Live monologue.
Katt also doubled down on his claims by pointing out that there are several female comedians he believes are far more talented than Tiffany, yet she continues to be rated above them, which to him made absolutely no sense.
These 6 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her.
Is that what they like?
They love realness.
Because everybody's real.
That's when Wanda stepped in to defend Tiffany, standing up for her as a fellow black woman. She cut Katt off and said Tiffany was always genuine and stayed true to herself. But Katt wasn't letting it go. He doubled down on his claims, insisting that Tiffany didn't earn her spot and was simply placed there by the industry.
Wherever
Tiffany
you
Haddish,
at under the sound of my voice,
real.
do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So hey, you can say whatever you want. She says she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that. I support Linnell, Melanie Camacho, Miss Laura, all the people that got skipped over. We are in the only business where, as a black woman, what you look like is not supposed to be held against you. And time again, they show you that you can be sidetracked by anything like.
That's when Wanda suddenly switched gears and brought up Katt's kids, asking him what he cooks for them. Let's be real, she wasn't trying to swap recipes. The way she said it had a slick undertone, like she was throwing shade or trying to get the upper hand by taking a jab at his parenting.
That's dope.
You cook? Do you cook for your kids?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things you cook that they're proud of. Like, Dad made some. You got the best spaghetti. You got the best steak. What do you have? Tell us what you cook.
As a father of 7 with an unlimited food budget, you can make whatever is necessary.
I
with
said
7,
what they like.
Excuse me.
I
I'm still
said, what do
answering.
they like?
Just because you're a poor interviewer doesn't mean.
I said, you answer the question and just tell me
Man, you're
what
a
they
strong
like.
black woman. Is it
Answer
okay
the
for me to
question.
answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it. It sounds like you like me a little.
Well, Katt isn't the type of person you want to come for, and he proved that by flipping the script on Wanda, bringing up her kids in response, which instantly made her visibly uncomfortable.
Kids, you got one?
I have 3 boys.
Excellent.
Yes, I do.
Aren't boys simple? Aren't boys simple?
They can be. They can be.
Wanda knows she
What?
She didn't do as much cooking in the latter years as she did in the beginning.
Whatever. I cook. I do it all.
I didn't say that you
Well,
didn't.
that's all right. I did it in the beginning and the middle and the end.
Wanda didn't have a strong comeback, so she switched gears and brought up Katt's legal troubles, then tried to take jabs at his appearance, especially his hair. Big mistake. Anyone who knows Katt knows he's petty on a professional level, and if you come for him, he's coming back 10 times harder. Wanda definitely learned that the hard way.
Who knows about what's going on in jail?
Yes, ma'am, ain't getting out to tell you. But I'm going to tell you at an arena named Phillips, and you going to tell me at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That's right. True.
Tomorrow, be there.
All right.
Red Grant show, I know
Red
I'll
Grant.
be there. Don't miss it.
Red Grant.
Let me get to the salon. All right, it's the People Station Viewer 3. Your hair is kind of...
That joint was.
My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm.
You don't.
Oops.
Oh, that's not a perm.
No, it is not. Nice lady.
That's natural.
Come run one of your gnarled fingers.
Come here.
While you on air.
Come
so
on.
they can hear you live.
Come on. Let me come over here.
No. That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, then stay over there.
Don't worry, ain't nobody putting their hands through yours.
That's right. They don't have to. I don't want them to. Get on out of here. You okay? You okay?
Only one of our hands moving while we talk.
Are you all right this morning? Are you okay this morning?
Grant.
But Wanda clearly didn't take the hint because she came for Katt again, this time calling him Lil Mama. And that's when Katt completely roasted her without holding back.
Get this inmate out of here.
If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't call me that.
Whatever, little mama.
If your cholesterol is 600,
Whatever, little mama.
I'm Lil Mama's baby daddy.
No, you little mama.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
And what
girl.
are you, girl? You probably shouldn't talk about sizes.
Oh, that's okay.
You big on the radio.
That's right. And you're big
Turn
in
it
prison.
down.
And you're
yes,
big
ma'am.
in prison.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it
yeah.
off. Prison and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
No.
Calm
No.
down, calm down.
Only one of us has
Calm
$12 worth
down.
of jewelry on.
Oh,
No.
No, $12.
No. That all is
$12,
available.
boo,
If you want
$12.
to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to
Go
Sitgo
Shay. Go Shay.
or
Come
Quick
get
Trip
Miss
at any
Cat.
point.
Come get
If you
Miss
buy
Cat.
2 packs of Newport 100s, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash. Won't you come on down?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Go
The
Shay,
show
please
starts
come
at
get
9.
her.
Wanda gets to the stage at 9:17.
Go
Please come
Shay.
on down.
Go Shay, please come get Miss Cat and do her hair.
She's almost out of breath. Be careful now. Even on the radio, you can
Yeah.
hear the fact that exercise has crept into her vocabulary.
Yeah. Hurry up, little mama. We're done.
You already used that one. Don't repeat your
and
jokes,
I'm
Fresh
looking at it
Comic.
again.
Wanda clearly wasn't happy about Katt roasting her on her own show, and that's when things took a messy turn. Katt later claimed that Wanda got her husband and sons to confront him for embarrassing her. Just days after the interview, security footage showed Wanda pulling up with her family, arguing with Katt, moments before her husband started chasing him. Katt claimed that some of the men involved were armed, though Wanda's husband denied pulling a weapon, saying he only dropped his gun while running after Katt. However, TMZ later leaked security footage showing Wanda's husband chasing Katt into a store, clearly holding a weapon. It was a wild turn that Wanda probably never expected to spiral like it did. Not long after the incident, she was let go from the radio station. No official statement connected her firing to the drama with Katt, but let's be honest, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, you know what it is. After that, Wanda pretty much faded from the public eye and never quite recovered her media career. The whole thing happened back in 2018, and for a while, most folks moved on, until it all resurfaced during Katt's appearance on Club Shay Shay. When Shannon Sharpe brought it up, Katt addressed it directly for the first time. He said the reason he went off on Wanda like that was because she blindsided him by bringing up his children. According to him, they had a clear agreement before the show, no talk about his personal life. And if you know anything about Katt Williams, it's that he protects his privacy fiercely. But once Wanda ignored that boundary, after he criticized her defense of Tiffany Haddish, Katt felt she went low. So he had no problem going even lower.
Just want to talk to you because you just won an Emmy for the city of Atlanta, and this is in Atlanta, and they just want to hear about the Emmy and hear from you and to thank you for what you did putting the city on.
Right, okay.
And we won't talk about your kids. We won't talk about jail, no cases. We ain't gonna talk about none of that.
Right.
And immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm never gonna call you out of your name. I'm never gonna say anything disrespectful to people that look like you. It's a very thin line. I got a call, but this lady is trying to embarrass.
He also denied having anything to do with ruining her career, saying she brought it on herself by trying to humiliate him on air. According to Katt, Wanda made comments during their exchange that came off as low-key homophobic, and she clearly forgot where she was. Atlanta, a city known for its large and proud LGBTQ+ community, didn't take kindly to her remarks. As a result, she ended up losing a lot of support from her audience.
A largely homeless fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's derogatory. So why are you trying to shame me with something in a community I don't even belong in? There's no gay people saying I belong over there or been over there.
You did them.
But I have no hatred of over there, and how dare you?
You did a number on it though.
He then addressed the incident with Wanda's husband, saying it was far more serious than they made it seem. According to Katt, they weren't just upset, they were straight up trying to take him out.
My fellow comedians until afterwards. I just know that it was a setup.
Right.
And remember, they tried to kill me this same weekend. Not in jokes, with a real gun in my real face on real camera. Understand I'm losing my life for participating in something that goes along with my job. Like, it's two comedians, what do you mean? And the world was okay with it because it was me. Had that happened to anyone else, the world went crazy when Will smacked Chris. This is a person pulling a whole gun on a comedian in the confines of their job. It's really a weird situation when they hate you that bad.
Yeah.
He also appeared on the Willie D Live podcast, where he stood firm, insisting he never did anything or pulled any strings behind the scenes to get Wanda canceled.
I guess I'm 18 or younger, and
But Wanda wasn't about to let that slide without telling her side. She called out Katt's version of events, claiming he wasn't being fully honest. According to her, Katt came into the interview with weird energy from the start, and the vibe only got more tense as things went on. She said the atmosphere was off, and every time she tried to ask him a question, he threw shade like he came in looking for a fight.
But ask him something or say something, it was like he kind of came for me. Just because of the respect that I had for him, when he started coming at me, it kind of threw me off. So I didn't know how to retaliate or how to come back because that's not how I wanted to.
She also hinted that she still believes Katt came on her show with a clear agenda to deliberately embarrass her and sabotage her career, and that there was nothing she could have done to change the outcome.
I was excited to really have him in this studio, to be honest with you. And I felt like as he started to talk in the beginning, he had an agenda, like to attack me. And I kept feeling some type of way. And I'm like,
did you feel the tension in the room before he even started talking?
I felt the tension. I did. And then I said, okay, where's this going? So honestly, because of the respect that I have for him, like I feel like he's one of the comics that is.
She also posted on Instagram with the caption, "This is for anyone that comes on my page with negative intentions. God will deal with you, shorty. Trust me." Sadly, she passed away last year before she and Katt had a chance to make peace. Now, word on the street is that Tiffany still blames Katt for the decline of Wanda's career toward the end of her life. It makes sense that Tiffany would be on Wanda's side, considering the drama originally kicked off because Wanda was defending her from Katt's jabs. But what do y'all think? Do you agree with Tiffany that Katt played a part in ending Wanda's career, or is Tiffany taking things too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.